What's up? What's up? What's up? Just getting everything set up. Good to see everybody. We're gonna have another good stream today. Just want to make sure we have everything set. Carmen, checking to see if you're with us today. We got another flight.
I'm right here, Danny. Ready to ride along with you. Let's make this flight one to remember.
Cool. Carmen's on deck. Make sure my positioning is cool. Looks like we're good. All right, we're gonna be flying to Des Moines today. We have quick introduction, just to make sure I do this each time. Danny Martin, co-founder, CEO of Pathfinity.ai. This is my pastime. Love gaming. I've never really been able to have the time to really game, so I told myself to spend some time actively being involved inside of a game that I really like, that I know I can do for a good amount of time, and flight simulation has just been that. I'm actually interested in being an actual pilot, so I've just built this infrastructure to allow me to practice, enjoy, and also share that with other individuals. So that's really the purpose of the stream. Otherwise, I should be doing this by myself. But to bring you guys along for the journey, it's really, really cool. If you're interested in aviation, you can learn just as me, as I'm an amateur. You definitely can go to dmr2.gg to see my flight logs, participate in quizzes, questions of the days, which are in streaks. You can see the live streams from that platform just as much. And while you watch it from that platform, you gain XP. XP can allow you to be able to unlock other courses, as well as any giveaways and things I do over there in the future. You'll have access to those. So try to create a fun environment for us all so we can continuously do this, make it a consistent thing. I started flying in the Texas area, moved all the way down to the Florida, flew many places around East Coast, went up to New York, Maine, all those areas. Now I've passed Michigan and Minneapolis, and now I'm heading down to Des Moines, which is right here. So typically today I'll have to just do some missions. I'm in the career mode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I have to do some quick missions on down to get down to Des Moines. I'm trying to take this really slow, so ultimately I just want to go through flying. I have my private pilot's license, but I want to get through a lot of flying just casually so I can learn things on my own, and then go for the commercial pilot's license so I can get access to much more flights and also planes. So we'll head to Des Moines, and we may can hit Omaha too, and then we'll carry over into this area, Denver and such things like that. So until we get to San Francisco, Los Angeles, and take it back all the way around Arizona, come back, make a full circle, and then start to capture Kansas, Memphis, all of those. So eventually I just want to capture all United States, and then we can start traveling to Canada, Mexico, South America, Africa, Europe, all of that. So clearly this is going to be a long journey, not something that's just going to be over the next 1 month. It's definitely going to be years. So my goal is just to finish this through all the way out into Microsoft 2028.
Uh-oh. That silence tells me either you're deep in thought or you're trying to remember where the airport is. Which one we going with, Captain?
All right, Carmen, I'm pretty much deep in thought. So I'm guiding everyone to what's transpiring in regards to the next journey. So I'm just updating everybody.
All good. Take your time, Danny. I'll be right here when you're ready to roll.
Cool. That's Carmen, for anybody who knows. She has been built her around this de-streaming, so therefore I can learn myself when I need to ask her questions about the territories or anything about the flight patterns, the airplane itself. She can definitely help me out. My personal assistant. She's my AI companion. She's super, super dope. She keeps also the dead space, which she just showed you right now. When I'm going silent, she helps me out because I can get very locked in, especially when it comes down to landing. But outside of that, we can go ahead and get started. Probably it'll take us about 3 flights to get to Des Moines. So we'll just see what's the closest flight we can get in order to get us to that area. I like flying a Diamond aircraft because it's big, it's fast, and what I have access to right now. Everything else is pretty small. Cessna is like your easy plane, is very light. The Diamond gives me a little challenge, and so I'm sure I'll be going that route much more. So we're going to, let's do, what is this? Mankato. Hey Carmen, can you give me some insight on Mankato?
You got it. Captain, whenever you're ready to kick the tires and light the fires, I'm all ears.
Mankato, Iowa. Can you give me some insight on that?
Mankato, Iowa. Now that's a charming little detour. Let's see, it's a small town vibe, mostly known for its farmland, some quiet community life, and probably a good old county fair. Not a place you'll find skyscrapers, but you'll sure find friendly folks waving as you fly over.
Got it. So thank you for that. We're trying to complete missions until we get to Des Moines, Iowa. So we may have like 3 flights before we get there, but we're gonna just do missions in between that pathway.
Sounds like a plan, Captain. A little scenic hopscotch through Iowa, missions, fields, and maybe a pie or two waiting in Des Moines. Let's make it smooth.
A pie. So I'm guessing they're known for pies?
Well, Iowa sure knows its pies, especially those homemade county fair classics. You might just have to land and find out.
Got it. All right, so we got Michael McKinney's wedding anniversary is today, and his family surprised him and his wife with a romantic scenic tour over Mankato. We're going to be, looks like this is a small town, so small runway, grass departure, grass landing, 8 nautical miles of sight, 272 heading, 9 knots of wind. Kind of windy, but not too windy. I'll definitely feel it. You'll see some little rocks in the actual plane. We'll go ahead and accept it. And let me just make sure you guys got a good viewpoint, so you can see my flight trail. Hopefully that's good for you. All right, so that's there. Everybody from TikTok, Instagram, super appreciative of you guys tuning in. We got about 3 flights and we'll make it do what it do. Flight map, which is fairly weird to see that it isn't a straight line like that. Let's see why it's. All right, so Mayo Clinic Health. We're gonna go to Mankato. Carmen, we're gonna be flying out of Mayo Clinic Health. Going to Mankato.
Ooh, that was a butter smooth touchdown back there. 4 feet per minute, Danny. You just about kissed that runway.
Oh, so she's a little off right now. Hey, Carmen, we're gonna be flying out of Mayo Clinic Health.
Got it. Mayo Clinic Health. That means we'll keep things nice and steady. No stunt flying today, right, Captain?
No stunt flying. Absolutely no stunt flying. I ain't that good yet.
Yet is the key word, Danny. We'll get you there, one smooth mission at a time.
All right, our environment. This is kind of wacky. I'm not getting any airplane. It's not giving me a flight map, so this definitely has to do something with the actual mission that we chose. So let's kind of play it through. Let's see what they're going to give us. They're not giving us much information. So I'm sure I'm to experience some bug in some capacity. Microsoft Flight Simulator is dope, but it's not perfect. See? This is crazy. Let's see if I can pull myself through this. See, they got me on the building. It's crazy. No, they don't got the airport. What? This is funny. So this is clearly a bug. I knew it was kind of funny. They got the airplane on a building. There's no way I can fly out of here. Okay, I got it. So this means that it may be... I don't know, bro. So let's get out of this mission. And let's find another one. Because clearly I will not be... Unless it's a helicopter. There's no way.
Well now, if silence was a flight maneuver, you'd be an ace by now. You still flying? Or just enjoying the view too much?
So let's get out of this mission. We're gonna abort that. Wow, so they put the plane on a helipad. So that is not gonna be able to go. What's up, Jeremy? Hey, Rachel. So we can't do that. So we're gonna have to fly out of boom, boom. You can't fly off the... We're gonna have to go to I wanna. Hey, Carmen, can you give me some insight in regards to Iowa?
Sure thing. Iowa's got that small town charm, tucked in the rolling fields of the Midwest. Not a lot on the map, but plenty of heart. Bet you'd find friendly faces and a sky wide open for miles.
If you had the choice to go between Sleepy Eye and Awatana, what would you choose?
Tough call, but I might lean Sleepy Eye, just for that name alone. Sounds like it's got a story or two tucked away.
Okay, so we're going to Des Moines, so let's I want to just go with Ottawa, 8 nautical miles of wind. I'm just gonna go with Ottawa. Tyler's ready to take the skies. Runway 30, 8 nautical miles, 8 knots of wind. Let's go ahead and accept that. And we have John Hickey. Flight map shows. We'll be flying out northwest, and we'll do a circle around into Ottawa. Carmen, we're going to be flying out of Ottawa Airport, Degner Regional. And
Copy
we'll go
that.
to
Ottawa Regional,
Ottawa.
We'll keep an eye on that runway length and make sure you've got a smooth departure.
Okay, so this is really good because I get to understand the pronunciation of these actual places that we're flying to. Final is going to be 1627 altitude, runway 30. All right, and then let's check our landing. All right, so we got it's a good airport, so we do not have to we don't now have to spend this time worrying about how small the landing strip is. We got enough clearance. So it shouldn't be as much hard. It's just, now I have to just focus on the wind. So that is cool. And we are going to just do the look around so I don't have to focus in on the actual updating the fuel or increasing the fuel up. This is really, really cool to see. Very flat. Looks like Texas, like Red Oak, Waxahachie or somewhere. Like real. Real flat. Carmen, can you give me some key things about Ottawa?
Well, Ottumwa's got that classic
Ottawa.
Midwest feel. Rivertown, a bit of railroad history, and some aviation routes too. And don't forget, home of the canteen sandwich, like a loose meat legend.
Canteen sandwich. Canteen sandwich. What is a canteen sandwich? What is a canteen sandwich?
Oh, you're gonna love this. A canteen sandwich is a loose meat sandwich, kind of like a sloppy Joe, but without the sauce. It's a local Ottumwa favorite. Simple, savory, and served up with a side of nostalgia.
So it's like a sloppy Joe. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and do our pre-check. Doing pre-check now, Carmen.
That's right. Let's make sure every rivet's in place and every gauge is singing before we roll.
All right, left strut. It's good. All right. Pitot. That pitot allows us to allows the plane to track the wind. Left aileron, where you'll see that in regards to turning. Flaps are used to slow down planes as well as help with takeoff. And our rudders, as you may or may not know, I'm playing this as if like I'm an amateur. And so I like to explain it just so individuals can be able to know just as much so I can teach individuals. My goal is to really be able to bring this to students to kind of give them show them not only these tools are available, but also how to build a business around this. That's why I built DRM2.GG for individuals to log on and see how they can build their brand, especially if they're in the gaming industry. With technology nowadays, it's so easy. All right, so we're good with outdoor pre-check. All right, so now we're in plane. I have to move my chats in my audio and visual settings so therefore I can see it while I'm flying. All right, that's set. I can see. All right, making sure. Make sure it's no blurry. Okay, should be clear. All right, and then let me get my EFB up. Booyah. This allows me to track everything in the plane. All right, like I stated, we're going to be departing northwest up here in this area. And we are going to do our downwind, come down to D-base, go look around, then go to final. Final should be pretty easy. And go to pre-check. Checklist. Now Carmen just going through the checklist now. Electronic off.
Atta girl. Checklist is our best friend. Let's run it down smooth.
Bro, Carmen, I am a man.
Oh, Danny, I know that. When I said atta girl, I was talking to that fine plane. We're giving her the respect she deserves.
My bad.
No worries, Captain. You know I've got your back. And hers too.
Cool. All right, so electronics are on. Fuel quantity, so we can check. Outside, ailerons were good. Elevator is good. Down, good. Strobe, fuel cap, baggage compartment, stabilizers, pitot tube, tires were all good. Check it in. Fuel quantity is set. And park and brake control stick, trim wheel is takeoff. Power level is idle. Let's just make sure that that is good. And we have electronic masters, avionic masters, all good. Strobe lights. Let's get those strobe lights on. Let's turn those navigation lights on, and let's turn those taxi lights on. Power level, engine on. And so we're ready to turn our engine on. Before we turn our engines on, let's invite our passengers.
Send the guests.
Okay, on their way.
What's up, lovely lady? Oh, you thick. And my guy? Oh. I like your mustache, though. For sure. Could think about Microsoft. Oh, you got the Tims? No, you got the work boots on. Y'all look like y'all about to... y'all ready. This is what Iowans look like. Cool. I'm in Iowa. All right. We can start our engine.
Great weather for first flight, right? Today, you're flying with a nice
It looks
local
beautiful out
resident,
here.
Tyler, over our very own region. He's got his girlfriend with him.
All right.
If your passengers seem prepared and fastened up, you are ready to
Annunciators
depart.
are check.
Okay, it's up to you.
Electronic. Carmen, we got Tyler and his girlfriend on board today.
Well,
Navigation
hey there,
space is
Tyler
cool.
and girlfriend. Welcome aboard the smoothest, or at least the sassiest flight in the skies.
I like sassy.
Oh, I know you do. Buckle up, because we got plenty more where that came from.
Okay, we are checking in with ATC. Kilo Oscar Whiskey Alpha Traffic Diamond November 99382 is taxiing the runway 30 Kilo Oscar Whiskey Alpha. What's up, sleazy pastor? Good, everybody.
Super excited to be
It's kind of
doing
wild to
this.
say sleazy
I'm
and pastor
Tyler.
in the same word, same sentence.
And by hanging out, I mean flying.
Oh, that's funny. This guy is funny. All right, park and brake is set. All right, I am ready to go ahead and take on off. I didn't even catch her name. Com 1. It's good. All right, let's go ahead and let's get ready. Let's gizzo. All right, so we're going to Ottawa. Carmen stated that it was going to be here in this town that we're in.
You getting paid by the word, Captain? Because right now, we're flying on the economy package.
Nah, I got you, Carmen. All right, I got you. So I'm still stuck on the sandwiches, though.
I hear you. That canteen sandwich has got a hold on you already, doesn't it?
It does. Do you have a backstory on why it's called canteen sandwich?
Well, the story goes that during World War II, the ladies running a lunch counter, called the canteen, started serving up those loose meat sandwiches. The name just stuck, and it's been a hometown legend ever since.
All right, parking brake set, flaps, takeoff position, trim, it's good. Power, let's just make sure our power is good enough. Going to 2,000 RPMs. We do not want to get on the runway, and we can't get up in the air. We don't want to do that. Oil pressure is good. Perfect. It's in the green. Load indication, power level. And we just checked that. And before landing, we already got our lights on, so we're good to go. All right, and let's go for make sure ATC knows we're good. Kilo Oscar Whiskey Alpha Traffic Diamond November 99382 taking off on runway 30. East departure, Kilo Oscar Whiskey Alpha. All right, so we are good. All right, so I love runways like this. All right, we're good to go. Taking off now. Power full. 30 knots. 40 knots, 50 knots, 60 knots, 70 knots, and 80 knots. Take light.
That takeoff. It's like floating for a split second before we climb. I love it.
So you guys can see the area. We're going to 1,600 feet. And we're currently at 1,500 feet altitude. Perfect. We are good. Let's level out. Nothing but farmlands, Idaho. Oh, no, we're not in Idaho. We're in Iowa. Taking flaps up. Iowa. Iowa. All right, so I'm gonna hit this bank. And then I'll see how much we have to go before we are, looks like 3.84 nautical
I hope
miles.
we'll see places we know. Would be so fun.
Oh, yes.
All right, good turn. Leveling out. Perfect. Watana. And so we're heading to Watanya. So let's get some good gems of where we're at right now.
It's so quiet. I feel like we're in a movie.
All right, Carmen. Let's break down what are the carnivals like in these particular areas. Looks pretty bare, so it has to be some action.
You got it. Midwest carnivals, think county fairs with deep-fried everything, Ferris wheels, tractor pulls, and a demolition derby or two. Always some action, even in the quiet spots.
Do you think it's better than the Texas State Fair?
Oh, now you know that's a whole other league.
Look
Texas
at
State
that.
Fair's got that big, bold
Beautiful.
flair. Hard to top that one.
Oh, okay, cool. At least you know. At least you know.
That's right. I'll always keep it real with you. Midwest charm, Texas size. It's all got its own flavor.
All right, we're gonna slow down so we can go ahead and do a good scenic look around for our guests. While we're doing that, I want to sorry, I was trying to refresh my screen real quick. All right, increasing throttle just a bit. We'll do a look around and then we'll go down further. All right, Carmen, we made it to Watana.
This is amazing.
Owatonna.
It's like we're in a movie.
You made it,
Owatonna.
and that's what counts, no matter how we say it.
All right, so Crystal Lake, can you give us some insight on this?
Crystal Lake, nice little spot, known for its parks, trails, and a good old Midwestern getaway vibe. A peaceful place to stretch your wings.
How large?
Crystal Lake isn't
This
huge.
view
It's
is
more of a
giving me
cozy town,
goosebumps.
around 1,000 folks or so. Big on charm, small on crowds.
What about Old Mill Park?
Oatmeal Park's a real local gem. Nice green space, a spot for picnics, and a little fresh air. Perfect for there before the next hop.
Oh, interesting. What's the population of this town, Owatonna?
Owatonna's got some size to it, around 25,000 folks. A
25,000.
solid little hub in southern Minnesota.
Oh no, we're not in Minnesota, we're in Iowa, so Owatonna. I keep saying the
Oh,
name
you're
wrong.
right, Captain. Ottumwa, Iowa.
Ottumwa.
I'm with you now. That one's sitting around 25,000 too, and it's got plenty of Rivertown character.
I don't know why I'm not getting this name, Ottumwa. And can you give me the demographics of the individuals that lived in this town?
I can't give you exact up-to-date stats, but generally Ottumwa's a mix, mostly a blend of families, folks working in manufacturing, healthcare, education. A good mix of Midwest diversity in a smaller town setting.
Okay. What do you say people do for fun around here?
Well, around Ottumwa, folks like their river activities, county fairs, a good high school football game, and a nice plate of
Nice to
something
have your
homemade.
feet on the ground,
Simple
but the
but
view's
sweet.
better with your head in the clouds.
So football is big here.
Oh, you bet. Friday night lights shine just as bright in these parts. Football's a big deal around here.
Got it. Are there some notable football players that have come from this town?
No big household names pop into mind from Ottumwa, but you know these towns. Plenty of local legends under those Friday night lights.
I bet. So what's the closest university to this area?
Closest major university would be over in Iowa City, University of Iowa, about an
Okay.
hour and a half away. Plenty
Got
of
it.
Hawkeye pride not too far down the road.
What is the imports, exports of this particular city?
Ottumwa's big on agriculture and manufacturing. Think meat packing, food processing, and farming equipment going out, grain and livestock coming in.
Hey, Messy. Thanks for tuning in. And Carmen, what is crime like in this area?
Crime's generally on the lower
We
side
love
in
this
Ottumwa.
place so much.
It's a pretty quiet
It's very
town.
special for
You
us
get
to
your
fly
small
over
town
here with you,
mischief,
Captain.
but nothing too wild.
Wow. And are there any headquarters located here?
Yep, Ottumwa's known for having the headquarters of JBS, the big meatpacking company. That's one of the key players in town.
How many employees?
JBS in Ottumwa's got around a couple thousand employees. Pretty big footprint for a town this size.
Do you know the annual revenue?
I don't have the exact figure for that specific plant, but JBS as a company pulls in billions globally. That
Oh, wow.
Ottumwa plant's definitely a major contributor in the region.
What crops?
You're looking at classic Midwest crops around here. Corn and soybeans are king. That's the bread and butter of the fields in this area.
Got it. So I see a lot of commercial manufacturing facilities.
Exactly. Big commercial corn and soybeans, fueling both local industry
Can't wait to
and
share my
export
photos with
markets.
everyone at the club.
What does kids do here?
Oh, you know it. Kids stayed busy with 4-H, high school sports, and those county fairs. Plenty to keep them out of trouble most of the time.
Awesome. Hey, Carmen, check the news.
Got a few headlines for you. South of Rochester, there was a tragic trench collapse incident. Also, a fatal e-bike crash on Elton Hills Drive. And a local restaurant put out an open letter about feeling unheard. So serious stories on the ground today.
All right, thank you. Let's talk about food here. Is it notable for food? Are there some good restaurants?
Rochester definitely got a few gems. Great comfort food spots, and some solid farm-to-table places too. You won't go hungry.
Got it. And before we head out, go back to the airport, give me the top 10 things that I need to know about Ottumwa. I got it right.
All right, top things to know about Ottumwa. 1, it's got deep railroad and river history. 2, hometown of the canteen sandwich. 3, major meatpacking hub. 4, beautiful Des Moines River running through. 5, strong community vibe. 6, aviation routes and a solid regional airport. 7,
going on, Lisa?
home to video game
You've been pretty
history.
quiet.
It's called the
What?
video game capital of the
You know
world.
me.
8, mix of agriculture and
I feel the
industry.
same.
9, local sports pride.
Wow, I didn't know that. So why is it called the video game capital of the world?
Well, Ottumwa's the birthplace of classic arcade culture. Walter
Really?
Day founded Twin Galaxies there, keeping records of video game high scores. That put it on the map for gamers everywhere.
I love this. I would never know. Wow, feed me more information in regards to the timing. What was the year? What notable insights that I can get? Let's stay focused on the gaming portion.
Sure thing. Twin Galaxies kicked off in 1981, right in downtown Ottumwa.
Wow.
It became the go-to authority for video game high scores. They even hosted famous competitions and drew big-name players. That's how Ottumwa earned its nickname.
Bro, you will never know. The video game capital of the world.
The view is amazing.
Clip this.
It really is a whole new world.
I did not know that. You just never know. Every time I fly somewhere, I just learn something new, and that was very big. Being in the gaming industry and knowing that this is where it started in regards to arcades, what the complete wow. Okay. So, is there any gaming headquarters here?
Not a major gaming company headquarters in Ottumwa now, but Twin Galaxies put it on the map as a historic gaming hub. That legacy still runs deep.
Wow. Okay. Let's talk about Twin Galaxies. Well, how large is that game? How many people have played it?
Twin Galaxies isn't a game itself. It's the organization that tracked video game high scores and records. Millions of players worldwide have been part of that history, from arcade legends to modern gamers.
Is the company still in existence?
Yep, Twin Galaxies is still around, keeping those high score records alive and still part of gaming history to this day.
Taking off was
How large is the company?
but landing seems like it might be even more.
It's a pretty lean operation these days, more of a community-driven organization focused on tracking records and hosting events, rather than a big corporate setup.
Wow, so I'm gonna do research on them as soon as I finish off this stream today. Thank you for that, Carmen.
Anytime, Danny. You know I've got the fun facts for the ride.
Wow, that was one of the biggest facts you provided. Kudos.
Appreciate that, Captain. Just here to keep your flight and your trivia on point.
Amen.
You know it. Now let's see what other surprises we can fly over next.
All right, so we got 1.72 nautical miles before we hit final. I'll land and then we'll be ready for the next flight so we can get to Des Moines.
Sounds like a plan. Let's bring it in nice and smooth, and then we'll line up the next hop to Des Moines.
All right, Des Moines. I have the worst ability to pronunciate words. Ottumwa and Des Moines. I need to get good at it. All right, so we got 1.2 nautical miles before we are landing. Good airport, so I'm not too tripping on the landing. It's not like we had to fly off on some crazy grass strip on this powerful plane, so I see it not being a huge issue, but sometimes I always think that it's okay, and then I'm quickly reminded that it's not okay. So I'm gonna plan for the worst.
Welcome back, aviators. Are you okay, Tyler? Ready to go again?
What a thrill. I
And
absolutely
see how
love
quick-
the view flying over Owatonna. Ready to head out again whenever you are.
And see how I am not even ready.
Thanks.
I am going to quickly do a go around because I just don't even trust myself trying to land on that.
9382, 2 miles southeast, 1800, inbound to land, runway tree 0.
Because I am too high right now, and that's really a mistake on my end. Had I been better prepared in regards to flight map, I would have already started lowering myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm naturally going to elect to do a go around. Kilo Oscar
is on final.
Kilo Oscar
Runway
Whiskey
30
Traffic,
to
Diamond,
land,
November
Kilo
99382
Oscar
is on
Whiskey
final. Runway 30 to land, Kilo Oscar Whiskey Alpha. So I'm just gonna do a quick turnaround. That way I keep everybody safe. In this case also with ATC, I should be notifying them that I am doing a go around. I am not at the level yet in which I know that particular command, so I just know I need to be doing it right now. So this is something I definitely have to learn. I'm aware. I am aware, but I'm just gonna do a circle and then I'll be more prepped to land. Keep my altitude low. I'm currently right now at 1400 and 80 feet at altitude, going 80 knots. Let me actually get more lined up with the runway. And now bank left. So I can see runway. Boom, boom.
You plotting that landing, or just giving the runway the silent treatment? Let's hear those captain thoughts.
Yes, I am plotting this runway. You have it right on cue, Carmen. Just trying to make sure I'm lined up and I can tackle this landing pretty good. All right, got flaps down. All the way. Taking trim. Carmen, what does the red 4 lights and the white 4 lights mean on the landing strip?
That's your PAPI, Precision Approach Path Indicator. 4 red means you're too low. 4 white means you're too high. You want 2 red and 2 white for that perfect glide path.
All right, landing.
Smooth as silk.
All right, so we're pulling back. All right, so we're good on that end. Now we're gonna head into our parking. Carmen, we've landed.
Well, that was about as smooth as it gets, Captain. You practically just whispered onto that runway.
All right, and we have 0.4 nautical miles before we get to our hold short. Hey, Carmen, we got 0.4 nautical miles before we get to our hold short.
Copy that. 0.4 to hold short. Let's keep it steady and line it up nice and clean.
Yay! We made it safely. We made it safely. And I learned about the lights. See, the cool thing about this is I'm not pressured to learn. Now, it's good to go to ground school. It's good to, go into a instructor's classroom. For me, I learn a little different. So I like to be in the action. While when you're flying, you can't be in the air in real life and, be asking these type of questions. You got to really learn it before you get in the air. For me, I like to learn while I'm doing it. So the simulation allows me to ask these questions. Now, granted, I have the technical skill set to be able to build systems that allow me to do this. You won't really see this in a simulation online on TikTok or something. But for me, flying, leveraging this technology allows me to learn in a way that I can learn on my own pace, which I'm more enthusiastic about it because I can, like the lighting, like I see the lights and I see they change, but I didn't know what the lights mean. So I can just ask. And at the same time, I know now. So every time I land from now on, I'm gonna be looking at the lights and like, okay, make sure there's 2 reds, 2 whites, right? So it helps me. So therefore, when I do take my test, I'm already prepared because I've actually seen it in real time, not actively in real time, but I've seen it in simulation. So I'll have a better appreciation for why they're telling me X, Y, and Z. So, and I can just do it on my own time. I'm a busy person, especially work prior to this. So I can just be here at night and just play around and just learn. All right, Kilo Oscar
Kilo
Whiskey,
Oscar Whiskey
Alpha Traffic Diamond 9, November 99382 is taxiing into parking. Kilo Oscar
Kilo
Whiskey
Oscar Whiskey
Alpha. We're cleared. We can head in. Carmen, why are you so quiet?
Just giving you that captain space. But
Ah.
don't worry, I'm always ready with a quip or two when you need it.
So what did you learn today?
Well, today I learned you've got a soft spot for gaming history
Wow.
and a whole lot of curiosity about these towns we're flying over.
I do. I got a soft spot for gaming. I've been in the gaming industry for about 15 years, Carmen.
15 years. Now that's some serious street cred. No wonder you've got that eye for detail up here too.
All right, so we are. Oh, so no. That quick. That is so funny. I took my eyes off to look at something else that fast. Name of the game: do not take your eye off the. Stop trying to multitask 80 million things. That is funny. Went flying all the way through, did everything good, and took my eye off and and ran into a wall. That is funny. That is funny. Be cautious, everybody. Be cautious. They're gonna ding me. My points is gonna be. They're gonna ding the crap out of me. Dang, that sucks. That sucks.
Uh-oh. Did the batteries on your mic run out? Or are we just flying the silent approach now?
No, Carmen, I actually wasn't paying attention. I crashed into the building.
Mm-hmm. That building sure didn't file a flight plan. Let's call that an unscheduled stop, shall we?
Yeah, for sure, right? For sure. I wonder what I could have done in that instance to prevent that. I guess I just could have pulled my rudders all the way and just try to not clip it. Dang, that was suck. I still got the marks over there. That's crazy work. Crazy work. Man, that's gonna ding me. That is gonna ding me. Let's go. Slow in. Got it.
Not easy to win over the locals.
All right, parking brake
Single
set.
smile says it all. Well done, pilot.
Electronics off. And engine off. And we'll be ready to do our next flight here shortly. Kudos, everybody. Y'all good? Carmen, go ahead and exit out our passengers.
Well, let's get those virtual folks off the plane.
What's
Hope
up?
they enjoyed that unexpected tour of the building lobby.
Thank y'all. Like I said, I like your pants. All right, so 89%. What's up, my guy? Thomas. Everyone else on TikTok. Pastor, you sticking with us. I love it. Landing smoothest, 89. Granted, they hit me for that crash, so they gave me a B. That's gonna knock me out. You'll see it right now. It's gonna go down, which sucks, but lets me know that I need to always be paying attention. And let's see what we unlocked. Let's see. So we are in Mason City. A little bit closer to Des Moines, but we got some time to go. Hey, Carmen, can you give me some deets about Mason City?
Sure thing. Mason City's known as the River City. Got rich musical history. Birthplace of Meredith Willson, who wrote The Music Man. Plus some classic architecture by Frank Lloyd Wright. A hidden Midwest gem.
All right, I think we got the wrong Mason City. Let's Mason City specific, Cerro Gordo County.
No mistake there, Captain. That's the same Mason City, right in Cerro Gordo County.
Okay.
All that musical and architectural flair, plus a good hub for the region.
Really? So music? Why music in this area?
You got it. Mason City's got deep musical roots, thanks to Meredith Willson. They even host North Iowa Band Festival every year, so music's part of the heartbeat there.
Wow. Okay, music. So we're gonna learn a lot about music. I see that. And what about over Brit? All right, so what about Brit that's close to Mason City?
Brit's got its own claim to fame, home of the National Hobo Convention. Every year, folks gather to celebrate hobo history and culture. Real unique little place.
Guessing it's not the hobo that we think. What is hobo?
That's right. Hobos, the traveling workers from back in the day, riding the rails. Brit honors that history with a festival, complete with a king and queen of the hobos.
Is that why we reference homeless individuals to hobos?
Good question. Hobos were a unique group. They traveled for work by choice, especially during tough economic times. It's more about honoring that specific culture of itinerant workers, not just homelessness in general.
Sometimes you learn. So the hobo culture started in this area, but we've turned it to an instance where we call homeless individuals hobos. Wow, America. That's America for you. Taylor Erwin's just arrived at the club with a nice colleague, getting ready to show them nice views. We're gonna hit this one in Brit, just due to the fact that I don't want to do the other one because of the plane that they want. I don't really like the Cessnas, just not my type. Very easy, old school. I like newer technology. So we'll accept this one. And we know we're just going to Des Moines, so it's 36,960 XP. And this is a good landing. It's not bad. Yeah, good landing strip. So long as it's not bad landing strip, I'm okay. And if it has pavement, we are okay. 1,600 feet altitude. We'll be departing 1,200, and we'll be departing from looks like the west. We'll come over, go down, headwind, go look around, and then come on our left final and be ready to go. So I'm prepped. Last flight, I was not as paying attention to how fast the landing strip came up, so I need to be more conscientious to that now. I will be more conscientious to it now. All right, and then let's refresh so I can get a little bit more insight. So what we looking like out here? Still country. Can't wait till we get to the city. Maybe a couple more flights before we actually can make it to Des Moines. Des Moines? Des Moines. That is how you say it. So let's just get through it. Flight check. Carmen, I'm doing outside flight check as we speak.
Good move, Captain. Let's make sure she's all set for the next leg. No surprises on this ride.
Nose gear tire. All right, left strut. All right, while I do this, go ahead and talk about... So how far is the Minnesota State Public School?
Minnesota State University is about 90 miles north of Mason City, up in Mankato. Not too far, but a couple hours by road.
Okay. And then let's talk about, I'm currently right now at this particular airport. Give me some facts about this area that I'm in before we fly out.
All right, I see you're out by the wing, doing that walk around. Looks like a small field, grass, and a hangar nearby. Perfect for a quiet departure.
All right, so let me get in first. Trying to get my controls into sync. Where are you at, controls? There you go. There you go. All right. So, Pito, get that cleared. Look at this plane. Plane is beautiful, baby. This plane is beautiful. Get left flap, right flap, left flap. Left flap cleared. And get rudders. Oh my gosh, when I get a plane, I am going to be so infatuated with it. I don't even think about cars and stuff no more. I just want a plane. Right tire cleared. Give me a plane type shit. All right, door open. We are in. EFB cleared. All right. I need to give Carmen some better instruction. Boom. Got it. Duck. Got it. Got it. And Carmen, we're going to be flying out the New Brar.
Ah, Newton Municipal. Nice and simple little airfield in Iowa. Perfect spot to launch the next leg toward Des Moines.
Okay, cool. And then we're going to be flying to Hancock.
Hancock County. Got it. A short hop over some classic Iowa countryside. Let's make it a smooth one.
Cool. All right, so we're good. And let's go ahead and turn on our electronics. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Electronic masters, engine off. Power all electronics. Fuel quantity. Let's check fuel quantity. Yep, we're good. Avionics masters. We'll make this pretty quick. Elevator. Got it. Not stuck, which is cool. Strobes. Fuel caps. Horizontal. Pito. Parking brake is working. Control stick is good. Trim. Oh, we got to reset. Boom. Reset, reset, reset. There we go. Power lever. Activated. Electronics. Cool. Strobe lights. Get all the lights back on. And we can start inviting in our guests. Boom. Got it. This could be another. Oh, are we going to be flying onto the grass again? Please tell me we're not. I do not see a runway.
Noted.
I do not see a runway. So, what's up, my guy? I love it. It's just me and you. Oh, no. We got two. Super dope. Hello, lady. Again, I like your pants. Pants is cool. Y'all look pretty sophisticated and chill at the same time. I love it. Navigation. Carmen, we got our guest in. We're going to start.
Hancock County's got a small general aviation field, so no fancy gas station here. Just top up on good old aviation fuel and you're golden.
Wow.
Please welcome aboard Taylor and one of her colleagues.
Taylor.
They're good friends of the club's, and they're living nearby. So it's a bit special to take them with you.
All right, we
Always
got
keep
Taylor
your
and her
seatbelts
colleague.
fastened at all times. It's a matter
Welcome
of
aboard,
safety.
Taylor and colleague. Y'all picked a
Okay,
fine
let's
flight to
go.
All
tag
right, so We are going to ATC. 1 India Alpha 9 traffic, Diamond, November 73448 is taxiing to runway 27, 1 India Alpha 9. I'm getting much better at ATC calls where I'm understanding the actual letter and the word.
We're about to fly right over our office.
am learning
Too bad
the
we don't
cadence.
have a banner behind us to wave at the team. I'm Taylor, by the way.
Hey, Taylor.
Hi, I'm John Taylor's
We got
colleague. I can't
Taylor and
believe
John.
we'll be up there in a few minutes. Can't wait.
We got Taylor and John, Carmen.
Oh, we got the whole crew in here today. Taylor, John, y'all ready to see Danny put on a show up in these skies?
Hell yeah. Flying on this grass. All right. I think we got one more flight before we get to Des Moines, so hang tight with me, y'all. All right, so as we get prepped for takeoff, park and brake, I'm just gonna do my last checks. Flaps, takeoff. Oh, it was already there. Trim, power lever. Just make sure we're good. Going to 2,000 RPMs. We're good. Make sure. There's been multiple times where I did not check the RPMs, and when it was time to actually take off, I didn't have enough power, so I was wondering like why it's not take off, and I'll just crash because I'll go to the end of the runway, and I will always wonder what happened. It's because I didn't check. Not power level yet. Okay, so we are good to go. 1 India Alpha 9 traffic, Diamond, November 73448, taking off from runway 27, departure to the east. 1 India Alpha 9.
Departure to the east. 1 India Alpha 9er.
Okay, we are clear to go. And we are in the direction of west, so we can head out now. All right, I'm going full power. And we are at 30 knots, 40 knots, 50 knots, 60 knots, 70 knots, and 80 knots. All right, that is our landing strip, so we can know coming back. We're going up to, what was it, 1,200 feet? All right, we're at 1,700 feet. 1,700 feet, and we have, I gotta see when we turn around what we're gonna, how much distance we have before we get to Hancock. So I still can't see it. All right, man, it's just farm bare. At least Des Moines.
Whoa!
All right, I missed my flaps again. So that error message is when you take off, you got to put your flaps all the way up.
Did we lose comms with the captain? Or is
I
this the part
always
of the
forget
flight
it.
where we mime all the way to cruise?
She got jokes. All right, Carmen, I like your jokes.
There he is, back with us. What's on your mind, Captain?
So I just ran into an error where I forgot to put my flaps all the way up after departing takeoff. Can you tell me what could be a big issue with that?
I might be scared if I wasn't so excited.
Depends on what you're cooking up. Lay it out for me. What's the big issue you're eyeballing?
I forgot to pull my flaps all the way up after takeoff.
Them flaps out there acting like little air brakes. Let's get them tucked in before they cramp your style.
Ah, so it just slows you down when you don't need to. So I can only imagine that it. Could you explain the severity of that?
Sure thing. Leaving flaps out after takeoff can add drag and mess with your climb performance. It's not catastrophic,
It's like
but
the
it can slow
landscape
you
is
down
telling you
and
its
burn
story
more
from
fuel.
here.
Yep.
I feel very
Makes
lucky to
sense.
see that.
Makes sense. It is so country out here. It's nothing but fields of crops and country out here.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the Grand Farmland Tour. Plenty of cornfields, soybeans, and a whole lot of horizon. It's like a patchwork quilt from up here.
That's true. That's very, very true. Patchwork quilt is the perfect.
You must feel like
Response.
the queen of the world when you fly over
Glad
to a
you like
sunset.
that.
Need to
Now
try
let's see
that
what other
someday.
patterns we find as we cruise along.
Okay, since the distance is not that far, there's no point of me going into autopilot. Might as well just manually fly the plane, because I'll eventually have to gain control of it. In the instance that I did utilize autopilot, 2.4 nautical miles, 2.4 nautical miles now. And before we get there, boom.
Hey, now we're over the rooftops. I never expected to see all this.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
All right, so we're there. I'm going to go ahead and start slowing down. Throttle's going down to about 107 knots. So we can let our passengers see how dope their hometown is. All right, Carmen, we made it to Hancock. Go ahead and give me the top 10 things that I should know about Hancock County.
All right, Hancock County, let's break it down. First off, it's got deep farming roots. Corn and soy are the kings out here. Second, Winnebago Industries, famous for RVs,
Winnebago.
got its start nearby. Third, Forest City, home to the county seat, has that classic small-town charm. Fourth, Pilot Knob State Preserve, a hidden gem. Fifth, Britt, Iowa, nearby, hosts the National Hobo Convention. Sixth, it's tornado country, so folks know their weather. Seventh, Norwegian-American heritage runs deep. Eighth, you've got those beautiful Iowa sunsets stretching over the fields. Ninth, it's quiet, real peaceful flying territory. And 10th, you're smack in the heart of the Midwest, where folks wave at you from porches. That's a little Hancock highlight reel for you.
I love it. Clip that. All right, and so Carmen, what's the population before we start with number one?
Hancock County's got about 10,000
Wait,
folks,
over
give or take.
there.
Small
I'm
but
going to
mighty.
get whiplash from trying to look at everything.
All right, so let's go with number one.
Number one, Hancock County's got its roots deep in agriculture. Corn and soybeans rule the land. You're flying over the breadbasket, Danny.
Okay. What does
Stunning
breadbasket
scenery.
mean?
It's that rich, fertile region that grows a ton of the grains and crops that feed the country, like the Heartland's Pantry.
Oh, got it. And I would say this is the biggest export, correct?
You got it. Simple as that. Now let's see what else Hancock's got up its sleeve as we cruise on.
All right, number two.
Number two.
That's
This
home right
place
here,
is
that
tight with
tiny
Winnebago
dot.
Industries.
That's me, or
Yep,
at least
those
where
iconic
I should be
RVs
right
owe
now.
their start to right around here.
Too bad. I think I missed it.
A Winnebago is the one that looks like
Talk
an
about a
oval,
moment
like
to
an egg.
remember.
You got it. Number three. Forest City's the county seat, and it's got that small-town charm through and through.
Number four.
Number four. Pilot Knob State Preserve, a little natural oasis with some of the highest points in the county and a sweet escape from all that farmland.
I think I see it in front of me.
That little rise in the distance, that's probably it. Doesn't take much elevation to stand out in these parts.
Number four.
You want to roll on to number five?
Yes.
Or you got something else on your mind first?
Number five, sorry.
Number five. Britt, Iowa, just a hop away, hosts the National Hobo Convention every year. It's a whole festival honoring the hobo history and culture.
Taking off was really cool, but landing seems like it might be even more.
How many individuals
exciting.
attend that convention?
Usually a few thousand folks roll in. Hobos, historias, and curious travelers, all gathering for that unique tradition.
Number six.
Number six, tornado country. Folks out here know their weather and keep an eye on those skies. because storms can whip up quick.
What was the largest tornado?
One of the biggest tornadoes around here was back in 2008, an EF5 near Parkersburg, not too far from Hancock. That's top of the scale, serious power.
What's the largest amount of damage that they've received in this particular town?
What's next? Captain, you ready for number 7?
No, not yet. What is the largest amount of damage that they've received from tornadoes in this town?
I don't have an exact figure for Hancock County's worst tornado damage, but some storms in this region have caused millions in losses. Homes, farms, and infrastructure. Folks stay resilient, though.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Number 7, Norwegian American heritage is strong here. Lots of families with roots back to Norway, and you can feel that influence in the culture.
I would love that.
Norway, right? What is some cool Norwegian food?
Oh, you might find some lefse. That's a soft
Lefse.
Norwegian flatbread. Or maybe a bit of lutefisk, if folks are feeling adventurous. Definitely ties to those old country traditions.
What's lutefisk?
Lutefisk is dried whitefish that's been soaked in lye, then rehydrated and cooked. It's got a, let's say, legendary texture, and it's a real traditional Norwegian dish.
I feel like I can just land right now. All right, let's go to the next.
Number 8, you've got those wide open Iowa sunsets, stretching over the fields, pure gold in the evening.
I bet that is pretty dope to see a sunset so far in the distance. It's flat enough to be able to see that, so that's cool. And what's next?
Number 9, it's quiet, peaceful flying territory. Just you, the horizon, and room to breathe.
And the last
What's
one.
that big jolt? Are we okay?
Number 10, smack in the heart of the Midwest, where folks wave at you from their porches. Friendly, grounded, and always welcoming.
I got it. Super dope. Thank you, Carmen. Super thank you. Thanks so much, Carmen. It looks like we're going to be heading back to the airport because we got to get to Des Moines.
Oh, over there.
You bet, Danny.
I'm not gonna
Let's
lie,
bring it in
I'm as
smooth,
excited
and
as
we'll
a
be Des
little
Moines
kid at
bound
carnival.
before you know it.
Cool to be able to go to these little small towns. You never know what's out there. Small towns need love too. All right, so go ahead and increase throttle. Head back up. I got one school. What is the school that's here in Hancock?
Forest City's got a solid school district, small but tight-knit, known for strong community support and some hearty school spirit.
That's what it's called, Four Cities in Hancock County High School?
You got it. Forest City High School, right
Forest
there in
City.
Hancock County, holding it down.
Forest City. Got it. Any notable figures that have come from Hancock County?
One notable name is John K. Hansen, founder of Winnebago Industries. He put this place on the map for RV lovers.
Got it. Do you know how many Winnebago are produced a year?
Ballpark, they roll out tens of thousands of those RVs each year. Plenty of folks chasing that open road.
So, Taylor.
All right, so I'm putting flaps down right
For
now.
another round?
I'm really eager to fly again soon.
That was
Lowering
amazing.
throttle
Thank
all
you
the way.
so much.
Approaching. Got a long approach, so I believe I can make it, but I got to go ahead and get down. So therefore I can increase my nose, so therefore I can slow the plane down a lot more. And I am getting down in elevation fairly quickly, 1,900 feet altitude, 1,800 feet altitude. And then I'm raising, so therefore I can slow plane down. Let's go. If I can't slow it down enough, I'm definitely gonna head back, do a go around. You know me, I'm not scared to go around. I am going flaps all the way so I can start floating. 1 Indian Alpha 9 to traffic, Diamond November 73448, 1 miles east, 1400 feet, inbound to land, runway 27, 1 India Alpha 9.
1 India Alpha 9er.
All right, I am
1 India Alpha 9er traffic.
1 Indian Alpha 9 traffic, November 73448. So I'm final, runway 27 to land.
1 India Alpha 9er.
Oh no! I went too less, went way too less. I seen it the last ending. I seen it. I stalled at the very last minute. I seen that. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I went too low in my thrust. I was at 50, and as soon as I hit 49, it dipped. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Danny, you gotta make sure you're very conscious of that. Very, very conscious of that. Very conscious of that. That's on me. I gotta eat that one. I have to eat that one. I want to know if I can just do that over again. I seen it too. I seen it. I tried to skate it. At around about 52 knots, and I played the wrong game. I played the wrong game. That is not the game to play. I wanted it to be so smooth, but I pressed it too hard. Can't do that. Oh, I wanted that to be very smooth, very slow. I know from now. Good thing is you guys are gonna be able to see all my mistakes. I'm learning. I'd rather make these mistakes now so I can know more than anything. But definitely,
Don't get impressed easily,
that was
but you pulled
crazy.
it off.
I could have done that so smooth. So smooth. So Carmen, I messed up and I was coming into the long landing, and I was right over the landing strip, and I was at 51 knots, and it went down to 48 knots and stalled. So it made my nose of my plane go down dramatically, really quickly. So could you tell me what I did wrong?
Well, first off, that was a butter landing at 40 feet per minute, smooth as silk. But bringing it in that slow and letting the speed bleed off too early, that's what got you flirting with the stall. You needed to carry just a touch more energy over the threshold.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Dang, that sucks. I don't like failing, but I like failing because that's the best way for you to learn. But god dang, that's crappy. Oh, that would have been so smooth coming in. Let's see. I'm gonna get a bad grade. I am gonna get a bad grade. That has my mind like, oh my gosh, Danny, why? Why? You had everything. It's almost like you cannot make a single mistake. You can't. Like, everything has to be solid. So much respect to pilots. So much respect. Look at this. Landing smooth as 0 is crazy work. Crazy work. I am finna get so impacted. Just that. Look how far my stuff is gonna go. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. And then you gotta actually not think about it as well. All right, so we almost to Des Moines. We got Croker. All right, we're close to Des Moines, Carmen. We got Croker. Looks like Polk City.
Oh yeah, Polk City's just a stone's throw from Des Moines. Little lake town vibe, cozy, and right on the way in.
Okay. I gotta forget about that. Even though it's very hard to. Let's State Center. What State Center? What State Center?
State Center's a little further east, known as the Rose Capital of Iowa. Small, but got plenty of charm.
What about Boone County?
Boone County's northwest of Des Moines, known for its railroads and that big high trestle trail bridge, a real standout.
What about Carroll?
Carroll's out west, bit bigger, known for its strong farming community and a hearty slice of small-town life.
Looks like Boone County will be the place to fly out of all three of those, huh?
It's got that rugged landscape and that famous trestle bridge. Definitely a standout from the skies.
How far in distance do you think Boone County is for Des Moines?
Roughly about 30 miles or so from Des Moines. Just a short hop, skip, and jump north.
Okay, so I may just fly. What time we got? 8:28. I started at 7, so an hour and a half. So it may just be best for me to fly to Ogun, do Des Moines, fly to Ogun, and then head to Des Moines and come back and then land. And that gives me my 2 hours of streaming for the day. So let's do that. I gotta do this right. I can't mess this up. Ashley Giles had to push back her scenic flight a few days ago, but we've got a slot open for today. You'll be guiding her on a nice ride over to her hometown in Ogden. 3:10 p.m. BFR, 8 nautical miles, 1 knot. So no wind. I can't wait till we get past this career mode and I go more difficulty. So therefore these flights can be a little bit more harder, but I'm still messing up. So I can't go to more difficult until I get better at this. So I can't rush the process. I just got to stick in it and get better and better. So timing, super timing. All right. So we're going to be flying out of Boone, Carmen, and we are going to be looking over on Ogden, and then we're going to create a path to go straight to Des Moines.
Sounds like a plan. Ogden's right along that route.
Ogden.
And then you'll have a clean shot straight into Des Moines.
Ogden. Takeoff, landings, cool, nothing to be worried about. I wasn't worried about the last one, but I was just trying to, I planned it too tight. You gotta, I can't be as, you can in simulation, you can do that, but in real life, no way you can play it that tight. So I have to act as if like this is real life and stop gambling. I definitely gambled in that last landing and it cost me big time. I definitely gambled. I wanted to be so smooth, so slow coming in. That is crazy, Danny. I told myself not to think about it. I'm still thinking about it too. So you're not doing a good job there either. All right, let's get this on. All right, so we have checks. I am going to, let's practice on making this perfect. Okay, so we're gonna make this one perfect. This last flight, we're gonna make this perfect. So my left aileron, so we're gonna make this perfect. So no mess ups, Danny. You can't afford a single mess up. All right, we are going outside of the, so I'm right strut, right flap, we're okay. Let me check that tire and see if I can get that tire. Right tire, oops. All right, let's go. All right, Carmen, give us some insight about Boone Airport.
Oh, found your voice again, Captain. Thought maybe you were giving me the silent treatment up here. Let's talk Boone Airport.
She's wild. Let's go.
All right. Boone Municipal Airport, BNX, is a cozy little field. Got a single paved runway, about 4,300 feet long. Perfect for general aviation. And it's got some friendly FBO services. It's a great little launch point for your hop to Des Moines.
Got it. Thank you. As always, checklist. We'll do this pretty quickly. Power level, electronic masters, avionics, fuel. Let's turn those on. Boom, 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 boom. Outside, we were good. Ailerons, elevator. Just make sure it's not stuck. Look at the reason why I do that is because it's sometimes stuck. My rudder, if you see it right now, is stuck. So if I hit my rudder with my feet right now, it'll reset. And now it's reset. So that's why I always do this, just for individuals who are leveraging Microsoft Flight Simulator, or even in your real flight, you will want to do that. Sometimes they get stuck. Fuel cap, school, horizontal, pitot tube was cool, tires were good, parking brake is set, control stick was good, trim, I need to reset. This also reset, so I didn't use it that much on this flight, so it didn't stick. Power level, electronic masters, avionics, strobe lights, let's get on. Boom, boom, navigation and taxi. Power levels good, electronic masters start. We're good to start the engine, but first let's get our staff in for boarding. All right, last flight. Let's do this. Everything has to be perfect, so I need to make sure when I'm taking off, I'm putting my actual my flaps back up. Take off, put flaps back up. Immediately. As soon as I get over 90 knots, put flaps back up. We got guests? Oh, we do. What's up, my lady? Ooh, looking pretty cute. Cute. She look cute. She looks cute. Just making sure fuel quantity is cool. Let's start engines. We're going for 100% correct on this flight.
Your guest today is Ashley. I'm sure you'll have a great time with her. She's super nice and curious to know more about the world of aviation. She lives around and has been dreaming of exploring the region for a while. Seat belt fastened?
Okay.
Then you're all set. Okay.
All right.
You know the drill.
All right, Carmen, we got Ashley. She's a cute one.
Well, hey there, Ashley. Glad to have you joining the flight. Let's make it a good one.
All right, parking brakes, ATC. All right, Kilo Bravo, November Whiskey traffic, number November 67071 is taxiing runway 33, Kilo Bravo, November Whiskey.
Kilo Bravo, November Whiskey.
All right, run up, parking brake, boom.
Hi, I'm Ashley. Can't wait to be looking down at my hometown.
I'll wait till we get up there though. All right, so let's go ahead and head it out. Remember, we are trying to do this perfectly. Perfectly. We don't need to do any crashes. We need to pay attention at all times. We need to be slow. We just need to be on point with everything. All right, I look to my left, look to my right. And we got 0.6 nautical miles before we get to hold short.
You plotting a flight plan or taking a vow of silence up there, Captain? Just checking if I need to handle the radio calls, too.
Oh, no, you good. I got you. I'm just trying to make sure I do a perfect flight. So just kind of really paying attention. Thank you so much for warning me.
Always got your back, Danny. We'll keep it smooth and sharp all the way in.
When was this airport created?
I don't have the exact year on hand, but Boone Municipal's been around serving general aviation for quite a while. Definitely a solid part of the local flying history.
Got it. Do you know how many flights are departed here each day?
I don't have an exact daily count, but it's a small general aviation field. So you're looking at a handful of local flights, training hops, and some business traffic. Keeps it nice and steady.
Got it. All right, so slow, making sure we're good. Checking our knots. We had 21. We don't need to go over 30 knots or we're going to get dinged. So that very conscientious to that. So we don't need to rush. We do not need to rush. We don't need to rush. Let's be super conscientious to everything. Get to our city. Make a line to that of Des Moines. Hey, Carmen, can you tell me the airport code to Des Moines?
Sure can. Des Moines airport code is KDSM.
KDSM. All right, so we're at 17 knots. Thanks so much, everybody who's tuned in. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Just our last flight. This will be our longest flight of the day, heading to Des Moines. All right, park and brake. All right, flaps down. 50%. Trim's good. Power level. Just making sure. 2,000 RPM, checking. All right, we're good. Oil pressure, load indication, power lever, it's good. Got our lights on. Do we? Yeah, we do. And normal takeoff. We are good. ATC. Kilo Bravo, November Whiskey traffic, Diamond November 6, 7071, taking off on runway 33, west departure. Kilo Bravo, November Whiskey. Okay, we are good. Nikos.
Are we going?
We are. Park and brake is off. And let's get a good takeoff. Actually, let me do something real quick. I know that's probably illegal. I need to pinpoint Des Moines, KDSM, she said, so that's cool. I'm going to direct to, so therefore I can have that point once we get there. The city of Des Moines is in what direction of the airport?
The city of Des Moines is just southeast of the airport, so the airport's sitting on the northwest side of town.
Okay, so we got to go a little past the airport. So we're going to be flying past the airport, southeastern. Okay, so make note of that, everybody. We're going to be passing the airport once we're flying. We're going to fly over the airport. Okay, all right, we're good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready. All right, power max, throttle. All right, we had 30 knots. Flaps are good. 50 knots, 60 knots, 70 knots, and 80 knots. Taking off.
You gone silent on me to keep the plane lighter, Captain? Thought we agreed words don't add to the
We're going
payload.
to 1,600 feet. Make sure we see our runway, so we are very conscientious of it when we're coming back. All right. We're at 84 knots. We are going to open our flaps up. Look at us. We are already. We make sure we got to have a perfect flight. Perfect flight. And we are at 1,700 feet. Let's see how far. We also can. So we are on our way to Ogun. We had a good takeoff, Carmen. Go ahead and give us some good feedback in regard to what we should be thinking about seeing at Ogun.
Ogden's a small town with that
Dang,
classic
Ogden.
Iowa feel. You'll spot farmland all around, but keep an eye out for the Des Moines River cutting through. Gives a
Okay.
nice little contrast to all those
Over
fields.
there.
Oh, I already
The
see the
sky
river.
is so beautiful.
Super dope.
And beautiful doesn't really do it justice.
I do see the river. I see the river. Since we have 7 nautical miles, I do see the river. All right, let me set autopilot really quickly. We want our heading.
So how's your flight going, Ashley? Enjoying the view?
Emily, it's awesome. Can't believe
Our
I'm
heading is
actually doing
there.
it. And it's great to fly with my pilot.
I'm
Altitude.
glad you're enjoying the flight.
We want to be at currently. Where we at right now? We want to be at 2200.
I know we're nowhere near the ground, but I feel completely safe.
Come on. There you go. 22. Let's heading altitude and autopilot activated.
Wait for me.
So we
I
have
need to take some
autopilot on.
pictures.
This is cool because I'm learning it, and it just makes everything so much easier when flying. And it's going into the distance that I need it to be. It's flying on its own. And we're 2.5 nautical miles from my area. So when I have autopilot
No fear of heights
activated,
at all. I feel super safe. It's like we're in our
I can
own
then
little
focus
bubble.
on other things. Which allows me to, boom, I can refresh. So I have,
Is that Ogden over there? This is one of the best things I've ever done.
cool. Now, since we 1 nautical mile out, I can go ahead and deactivate autopilot, start lowering my throttle. So therefore we can make a turn.
You plotting the next genius move? Or just
I
enjoying the
am.
sound of your own silence up there, Captain?
All right, so we're here in Ogden. Go ahead and give me the top 10 things that we should know about Ogden.
All right, let's dive in. Number 1, Ogden's got deep railroad history. Major rail lines ran through here. Number 2, it's right near the Des Moines River Valley with some lovely scenery. Number 3, close to Don Williams Recreation Area. Great for outdoor fun. Number 4, small town, about 2,000 folks. Real
2,000?
tight-knit. Number 5, great spot for hunting and fishing nearby. Number 6, they love their local athletics. Friday Night Lights energy. Number 7, close to Boone Speedway for some dirt track racing action.
Okay.
Number 8, annual Pufferbilly Days
She just
Festival.
give me all kinds of
Celebrates
stuff.
that railroad heritage. Number 9, charming downtown with a few classic diners. Number 10, real friendly folks. Midwest hospitality all the way.
Got it. All right, so you said it's approximately 2,000 population?
That's right around 2,000 folks.
Got it. All right, let me level myself out real quick. Working trim so it wouldn't be so harsh
Look
on
at
the
that.
yoke.
Everything looks better from up here.
Okay, got it. All right, now you can cover number 1.
Number 1, Ogden's got a deep railroad history. This town grew up along those major rail lines, making it a key stop back in the day.
What were they actually picking up here?
Mostly agricultural goods, grain, livestock, and supplies moving in and out. Rails kept the heartbeat of the town going.
Goosebumps.
Number 2?
Number 2, it's nestled right near the Des Moines River Valley. So you've got some beautiful scenery and those rolling views cutting through all that farmland.
Number 3.
Number 3, you've got Don Williams Recreation Area just up the road. Great spot for camping, fishing, and a little lake time.
Number 4.
Number 4, Ogden's a small town, about 2,000 folks, where everybody knows everybody. Real tight-knit community.
Wow. And number 5.
Number 5, it's a hot spot for hunting and fishing in the surrounding areas. Lots of outdoor enthusiasts call it home.
All right, I'm going to make an executive order because we are going to be very tight on fuel. So I'm going to go straight and head to Des Moines. So I'm going to cut Ogden short.
You realize that
and
keeping your
then
feet on the ground is overrated.
Start our approach towards Des Moines. Going to be flying at 2,200 feet. And a little bit in the direction of Des Moines now. So let me increase our altitude. Well, I'll let so our heading all right, I'll go ahead and activate autopilot. It's going to take us to 2,200 feet. Yep. All right, so
I love this place so much.
we're gonna hit there,
It
so
has
that's
a
good.
special
So
meaning for me flying
she
over
said
here.
it's gonna be about 30 miles. Carmen, you said it's gonna be 30 miles before we get there to KDSM?
You got it. About 30 miles from Ogden to KDSM. Nice easy hop to Des Moines.
Okay. And we are good on fuel, so I'm not too worried. Got it. All right, so since we have a good amount of time, can you go ahead and stick to number 6 of Ogden?
Number 6, they've got strong local athletics. Whether it's football, wrestling, or basketball, that Friday Night Lights energy runs deep.
I seen a track there at one of the schools. It was blue.
Oh yeah, some schools really go all out with those unique track colors. Blue track's a bold look for a small town.
How's education over there in that area?
Education's solid. Tight-knit schools, strong community support, and real pride in their students.
All right, number 6, I think.
I can't wait
Number
to tell
7,
everyone
actually.
back home about
They're
this.
close to Boone Speedway, a dirt track racing hotspot that brings in fans from all around.
How many fans?
Boone Speedway can draw thousands on a big race night. It's a pretty lively scene for a small town track.
What type of cars or trucks?
Mostly stock cars, modifieds, and late models. Those dirt track classics roaring around and kicking up dust.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna increase speed. Currently, RPMs at 2,200, and we are increasing to 100 and looks like 30 knots. Yep. All right, Carmen, you can give us number 8.
Number 8, Ogden's got the annual Pufferbilly Days Festival nearby in Boone, celebrating that railroad heritage with real flair.
What? Puffer?
Puffer, like the old steam locomotives puffing smoke, gives the festival its name and that railroad vibe.
Oh, snap. Puffer. Puffer. Like a puffer train. Do they have puffer train races?
Over here, check this out. Even
Not
the
exactly
lighting is different
races,
from here.
but they do have fun railroad-themed events, like parades and even model train displays.
Oh, snap. I was thinking about those diesels that have the puffer. She's talking about the trains. It is so bare out here. You got houses like that. That's crazy. A house probably has about 10 acres of land. Anywhere from 10 to... How many acres does these plots have here in these areas?
In this area, a lot of those farm plots run anywhere from a couple hundred to a few thousand acres. Big, wide stretches of farmland.
That's crazy. I'm wondering if I can live. I don't know. I couldn't live. Anybody in the chat, can y'all live out here? Do y'all live out here? This is kind of flat for me. I could do a lot of those trees if it's about some water, like over there. I just need to be by at least a lake. Oh, snap. Yeah, there's a whole lake. There's a whole lake over there. Yeah, I got to be over there in that area with some land. I can't do the cornfields, bro. I can't do the cornfields. All right, we're close to a lake. What lake is that?
You're likely near Don Williams Lake. That's the big one in the area, just northwest of Ogden. Great little spot for fishing and relaxing.
What about the lake that's on our way to Des Moines? Des Moines.
That's probably Saylorville Lake, just north of Des Moines. Big reservoir, lots of boating, and a key landmark on your way in.
Yeah. Wow. All right, we're getting to some more communities. That's like a master plan community. Looks like it's getting a little bit more traffic. All right, you can go to number 9.
Number 9. Ogden's got a charming little downtown with some classic diners and local spots that keep that small town feel alive.
What type of food?
You'll find hearty Midwestern staples. Think burgers, tenderloins, and homemade pies in those hometown diners.
Got you.
Now we're just down to number 10. Whenever you're ready, Captain.
Let's do it.
All right, number 10. The folks in Ogden are known for that warm Midwest hospitality. Real friendly, always ready with a wave or a smile.
I see the city coming up. That's so dope. I definitely can see Des Moines. Look at that landscape. I just love being in this environment. I'm going to be flying so much, so many hours, just so I can just be free up here. I can't wait. They say to rent a plane. Carmen, how much does it cost to rent a plane?
That depends on the type, but for a small single-engine plane, you might be looking at anywhere from around $100 to $200 an hour, give or take.
Yep. Around my research. How much would this plane cost, the DA-NG Diamond?
Right here. Captain, what you got for me?
How much would this plane cost to rent, the Diamond DA?
A Diamond DA-40 typically rents around $180 to $250 an hour, depending on the avionics and location.
Got you. All right, so we're gonna be coming up on an airport here shortly, and then we'll be on our way into Des Moines.
Sounds like a plan. Let's keep it smooth, eyes on that next field, and Des Moines won't be far behind.
Yep, can I spot the airport? You said Des Moines is southeast of the airport?
Exactly. Des Moines City's southeast of the airport, so the airport's up on the northwest side of town.
Okay. And we're heading in that direction. That's cool. All right, so while we're flying, let's go ahead and start learning. We have about 10 more miles. I want to learn a little bit more about this plane while we're just cruising. Oh, hot air entry. Hey, Carmen, can you explain hot air entry again? There's a lever here.
Sure thing. That cabin heat or hot air entry lever pulls warm air from around the engine into the cabin. Great for keeping you toasty in cold weather or defogging. Just adjust it to get the airflow you want.
And the airflow throttle will be the same, huh?
You got it. That airflow lever lets you mix in outside air, kind of like adjusting your own climate control.
Got it. Y'all need air back there? Or you need air back there? How you liking it? You enjoying it? We got a smooth ride. And then I want to learn about flight director. How can I use this button?
The flight director gives you command bars on your display, showing you the ideal pitch and bank. You follow those cues manually, and it's like a visual guide to keep you on your desired path.
I don't see any change. Yaw damper, approach mode. How can I use the approach mode? I'm sure
You
it's on
arm
our
approach mode when you're getting ready to capture a glide slope or localizer. Once you're lined up, it locks on and guides you down.
What's a glide scope or a localizer?
A localizer guides you left and right to line up with the runway, and the glide slope guides you vertically down to your proper descent angle.
Is that located on my PFD?
Exactly. Both the localizer and glide slope show up on your PFD. Those little diamonds are indicators that guide your approach.
What color are the diamonds?
They're typically magenta or green, depending on the system, but they stand out nice and clear on that PFD.
Got it. And would it be labeled DTK?
DTK is your desired track, showing the course you want to follow.
Oh.
The localizer and glide slope are separate indicators, usually alongside your attitude and heading.
Okay, so I need to know, so the diamonds, where would they be located?
Those diamonds for the localizer and glide slope are usually right on the primary flight display, vertical and horizontal margins. They guide your alignment and descent angle.
Okay. So we are flying over now. Interesting. Okay, so now, so vertical speed mode. Vertical speed mode?
Vertical speed mode lets you set a specific climb or descent rate. Keeps you steady on your chosen feet per minute, up or down.
Got you. All right, so we're almost there. This is going to be one of my longest flights. That's a city right there. I wonder what city that is. Let's see. What city is this? Right next to the river. Let's look. What city are we coming towards? Oh, that is Des Moines right there. We're actually, Des Moines this is Des Moines. Okay. So, autopilot off. We are actually coming on Des Moines now. Interesting. So, this is Des Moines. And we're gonna lower our altitude, our throttle, so therefore we can slow down. Wow, so this is Des Moines. All right, we have reached Des Moines.
Nice work, Captain. Welcome to Des Moines. Let's see what she's got in store for us. You're not waiting on Des Moines to talk first, are you? That city's friendly, but it ain't gonna start the conversation.
Understandable. So you know what to do. Go ahead and give me the top 10 things I need to know about Des Moines.
All right, let's roll. Number 1, Des Moines is Iowa's capital and biggest city, the heart of the state. Number 2, it's known for insurance. Some call it the insurance capital of the world.
Okay.
Number 3, the Des Moines River runs right through it. Beautiful downtown Riverwalk.
Here we go.
Number 4, the Iowa State Fair, one of the biggest and best in the country. Number 5, East Village, a historic district full of shops, eats, and nightlife. Number 6, the golden domed Iowa State Capitol, stunning from the air. Number 7, the Papa John Sculpture Park for art lovers. Number 8, skywalks downtown, easy to get around in all weather. Number 9, a growing food scene, farm to table and beyond. Number 10, friendly Midwestern vibe, but with a city pulse.
All right, so let's go population.
Des Moines is sitting around 215,000 folks, biggest city in Iowa.
All right, and the largest headquarters.
You've got big insurance names like Principal Financial and Nationwide based right there.
Nationwide, wow, Nationwide is on your side. So how many staff members does Nationwide have?
Nationwide's got several thousand employees in Des Moines alone. Definitely a big presence in the city.
Did it start here?
Nationwide started in Ohio, but they've built a huge hub in Des Moines over the years, really rooted in the community now.
Why is insurance such a big thing here?
Insurance boomed here thanks to a combo of location, business-friendly environment, and a strong workforce. Made it a natural hub for the industry.
All right, give me that list one more time, that top 10 list. That way I can clip it.
You got it, Captain. Here's that top 10 list again. Number 1, Iowa's capital and biggest city. Number 2, insurance capital of the world. Number 3, Des Moines River and the downtown Riverwalk. Number 4, the Iowa State Fair, huge event. Number 5, East Village, historic and lively. Number 6, the golden domed Iowa State Capitol. Number 7, Papa John Sculpture Park. Number 8, downtown skywalk system. Number 9, growing food scene. Number 10, friendly Midwestern vibe with city energy.
Thank you, Carmen. All right, let's go and start with number 1.
Number 1, Des Moines is Iowa's capital and biggest city, the heart of the state.
So when did it gain, let's say, independence or deliverance? When was it established?
Des Moines was incorporated back in 1851, right around when Iowa became a state. It grew from a fort town to the capital hub.
Got it. Number 2?
Number 2, it's known as the insurance capital of the world. Major companies headquartered right here.
Oh, that's right, what I wanted to ask. Why is insurance here?
A lot of it comes down to location, stable economy, and a business-friendly environment that attracted those.
So I would assume everybody got insurance here. Carmen, are you with me?
I'm right here. Danny, always riding shotgun. Ready to keep you honest and maybe a little entertained.
So I would assume everybody has insurance here, huh?
Well, you'd hope so. But with some of these maneuvers, I'd say the premiums might be climbing.
Got you. So are you able to go to number 3?
Danny, you know I love a mystery. But you gotta give me a little more than that. What's number 3?
Oh, I think you reset it on me. All right, so I was asking about the top 10 things that I should know about Des Moines while I'm here. You gave a list, and so we were on number 3.
Ah, got it, Captain. Let me give you number 3. Des Moines is home to the Iowa State Fair, famous for all things fried on a stick. So get ready for some serious fair food glory if you time it right.
What was the winner for the best fried food for this?
Oh, that's a dangerous contest right there. But the fried butter's been a legend for years.
Fried
you feeling
butter
brave
is
enough
crazy.
to try that one, Danny?
I'm definitely not brave enough to try. I'll try anything. So, yes, I'm brave enough. Would you try it?
Oh, honey, I'd try it just for the story. Might need a whole new flight plan after, though.
Hell yeah. Get to a toilet. All right, you can go to number 4.
Number 4, Des Moines has got a sneaky cool skyline, especially at sunset. Makes for some prime flying views if you time it right.
It's okay. It's okay. Number 5.
Cat got your tongue, Danny? Or you just admiring that horizon in total silence?
I'm admiring, but what's number 5?
Number 5, Des Moines got an artsy that'll surprise you. That Papa John's Sculpture Park downtown, it's like a mini outdoor museum right under your wings.
You think we can see it from the plane?
If we drop down a bit lower, we might catch a glimpse of those sculptures sparkling up at us. Might need to squint, though.
What area is it in downtown?
That Papa John's Sculpture Park is right in the Western Gateway area. Pretty much smack downtown, just west of the river.
Let's see. I doubt we find it. Because these landmarks are not as detailed. So west. All right, number 6.
Number 6, the Gold Dome of the Iowa State Capitol. You can't miss it. It shines like a beacon, even from up here.
And number 7.
Number 7, Des Moines has a sneaky good food scene. Farm-to-table spots that'll make you rethink everything you knew about Midwestern cooking.
What is the best farm-to-table restaurant?
One that gets a lot of love is called Ho Q. Locally sourced, and folks say it's the real deal. You might just have to touch down and check it out yourself.
Hey, bye. Hello. Can you name some few dishes that they have?
I don't have their menu memorized, but think along the lines of grass-fed beef, fresh veggies from local farms, and maybe a knockout seasonal risotto.
Okay. What's the go-to food here in Des Moines?
Oh, the go-to classic? That's got to be a pork tenderloin sandwich. Big as your head, crispy, and pure Iowa pride.
Can you name the history on why that's the big thing?
Oh, that pork tenderloin legend? Quick history drop. It's a twist on the schnitzel brought over by German immigrants way back when.
Oh,
and Iowa
that's
took
the
it to
capital.
the next level. Bigger, crispier, and all-American.
All right, to the next.
You got it. Number 8, the Des Moines River weaves right through the heart of the city, like a ribbon tying the whole place together.
Can you tell me how long that actual river is?
Sure can. The Des Moines River runs about 525 miles long, winding its way through Iowa and feeding right into the Mississippi.
All right, so we're heading over there. And then to the next.
Number 9, the Drake Relays. That's one of the biggest track and field events in the country.
Oh, that's
and it
right.
brings some serious speed to Des Moines every year.
It does. It just recently happened, right? Or is it on the way? Because track is in action right now.
The Drake Relays usually happen in late April. So if we're in July now, that track magic already went down a couple months back.
Do you know who won the 800 in the Drake Relays for men's and women's?
Oh, it's for both, Danny. Men's and women's events, top-notch athletes from all over.
Do you know who won the 100 meters for this year's Drake Relays? Carmen, do you remember who won the 100 meters for Drake Relays?
I don't have the exact roster from this year off the top of my head, but they've hosted some top-tier sprinters in the past. Always a big draw for talent.
Yeah, it's definitely popular. All right, you can go to the next one.
All right, number 10. Des Moines is known as the insurance capital of the world. They've got more insurance HQs than just about anywhere. So you're flying over a whole lot of policies down there.
Heck yeah, and a lot of revenue too. That may be the capital right there.
That's where the real gold dome is, tucked in those office towers.
How much revenue does insurance bring here to Iowa?
I don't have the exact number, but we're talking billions. It's a major slice of Iowa's economy.
And you said nationwide is the largest, correct?
Nationwide is a big one, but in Des Moines, Principal and Wellmark have some serious weight too. It's quite the insurance family down there.
Got it. And what's the population one more time?
Des Moines sits around 215,000 folks in the city itself. Metro area, over 700,000.
And what is the household median income?
The median household income in Des Moines is right around $65,000. Not too shabby
not
for
too
the
bad.
heartland.
Yeah, not too bad. All right, Carmen, go ahead and give me the news that's transpiring in Des Moines right now.
Here's the latest, Danny. Des Moines is dealing with a $12 million budget shortfall, and they're asking the public for input on where to cut. There's also been a confirmed measles case in a vaccinated adult, with exposure locations announced. And on a brighter note, the Simon Estes Amphitheater is reopening after 7 years, with free concerts coming up.
Oh, wow. Wow. That amphitheater, do you know why it was actually closed down?
They had some flood damage and maintenance issues over the years, but now it's had a facelift and it's ready to shine again.
Cool. Can you tell me the tallest tower here and height? Hey, Carmen, can you tell me the tallest tower in Des Moines in height?
Sure thing. The tallest tower in Des Moines is the 801 Grand Building, and it stands about 630 feet tall.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. And you can give us a last pointer? I think that was the last, right? Was that number 10?
That was 10, Danny. We wrapped up the whole top 10 tour. Smooth as butter.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Looks good over here. I think we got a lot of understanding, learned a lot about Des Moines. Any famous people that's from this place?
Oh, quite a few. You got Cloris Leachman, a Hollywood legend, and of course the writer Bill Bryson. Des Moines has its stars, no doubt.
And a writer. What about sports in this area?
They've got the Iowa Cubs, the AAA baseball team, and Drake University hoops are a big deal around here too.
I bet. How good are they?
The Iowa Cubs hold their own in the minors, and Drake hoops, they've had some solid NCAA tourney runs, scrappy and proud.
Got it. Any professional teams?
No top-tier major league teams in Des Moines, but they sure rally hard behind those minor leagues and college squads.
Got it. So I know there's Terrence Crawford, who's a famous boxer out of Omaha, which is close by. Are there any famous boxers coming out of Des Moines?
Des Moines doesn't have a big-name boxer on Terrence Crawford's level, but the city's got a strong wrestling tradition. Real solid roots for fighters and grapplers.
Okay, why is that the case?
Iowa's a wrestling powerhouse, thanks to that deep farm strength and schools like Iowa State. It's in the roots around here.
Got it. I would think Iowa would be a wrestling state. It looks like, especially anywhere that has cows and livestock, I think wrestling goes hand in hand, right?
You got it. When you're tossing hay bales and wrangling cattle, wrestling's just a natural fit.
Hell yeah. Crazy. Crazy. And then also, what is the nightlife like in Des Moines? Should I go out?
Des Moines' nightlife's got some charm. Cool bars, live music spots, and it won't break the bank. Worth stepping out for a bit, Captain.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
You're
checking
cooking
in.
up plans now. I can hear it.
Checking in autopilot. Oh, actually, no. Let me not do that yet. Let me go heading. Heading is going to be set. Altitude. Now I can go. I have autopilot up. Now heading back to Des Moines. We are going back to. All right, so Carmen, we're going to be heading back to Des Moines Airport. So just hang tight. We're still gonna do some questions and stuff like that, but just letting you know that we're heading back.
Copy that, Captain. Boone Municipal in our sights. Let's keep it smooth on the way in.
That's what it is, municipal. So then let me just make sure I'm conscientious to the flight plan. Once we come in, we'll be going straight, or we'll be landing runway 33. Perfect. So since we're coming in at a different angle, I have to make sure that we are at base at 2,300 feet. So I am going to increase throttle. Go ahead and increase throttle all the way. And I'm going to... Carmen, question. If I'm flying at 2,000 feet altitude and traveling at 120 knots, would it cause the plane to distribute more fuel, burn more fuel than if I was traveling at 2,700 feet altitude and traveling at 120 knots?
Generally, higher altitude means slightly better fuel efficiency, even if the airspeed's close. So at 2,700 feet, you'd likely burn a bit less than at 2,000. It's all about that thinner air up top.
Oh, really? Okay, so let's do this. Let's try this. So altitude, let's go off, and let's go 3,200 feet, just for 3,200 feet. And altitude on. So let's see if it starts increasing. All right, it's steady. So I'm turning autopilot back on. Okay, and then I am transferring my tanks, so therefore I can get my tanks balanced again. And I'm turning my... Carmen, what is pitot heat?
And watch that mixture too. Keep it leaned out just right, and you'll get that sweet spot in fuel burn.
Okay. As far as pitot heat, what is that? I know what a pitot is, but what is the heat?
Pitot heat is the heating element that keeps your pitot tube from icing up in cold or moist conditions.
Oh, that makes
Keeps
sense.
your airspeed readings accurate and safe.
Got it. So my pitot tube is right there on the right. So if it's ice, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Makes sense. I do want to increase altitude. So 31 feet. So it needs to be... I need navigation altitude. All right, so it's moving. So let's see if it's going to start increasing. So 2300 is not moving that much. All right, it's not moving that much. It's looks like it's holding. So let's see. How do I get to increase? If I'm in autopilot mode and I wanted to increase my altitude, how do I do that after turning the knob?
Once you set your desired altitude with the knob, you engage the vertical mode, like vertical speed or flight level change.
Oh, that's right.
And adjust your rate of climb. That'll send you on up smooth.
Okay, smart. I seen that. Vertical speed on. And nav. Is there a... I see a button for vertical speed, but is there a knob for it?
Exactly. There's usually a knob or dial you spin to set your vertical speed, feet per minute up or down. Then hit that vertical speed button to lock it in.
I don't see it. Heading, nav, comm, range, altitude, joystick, course settings. I don't see it. So we got to figure this out. Nose up. Vertical navigation map. I'm turning it on. Turn it off. So there's a 0 that comes on. Oh, 0 FPMs. Okay, so I gotta figure out heading, flight director, nav, approach, vertical. Do I have to turn on the vertical navigation mode?
Not necessarily. Vertical navigation, VNAV, follows a planned profile. If you just want to climb manually to your new altitude, vertical speed mode is your friend.
Okay. I don't see the FPM knob.
All right, I see your panel. That vertical speed selector knob is just to the right of the altitude selector. Twist that to dial in your feet per minute up or down. Then hit the VS button to confirm. That'll get you climbing or descending as needed.
Oh, I think I just seen it. FPM? No, that's FMS. No. No. I gotta learn this. I got 8 nautical miles before I get to landing. Where would it be? FPL, no, that's flight plan. I see FPM right here, but I don't see a button for it, so I can increase, even though I'm gonna have to go back down. Let's see. FPM. Frequency, nav, calm, course setting, joystick, direct to menu, procedures, flight plan, clear, enter. I see FMS. What is FMS? Because I don't see FPM.
FPM stands for feet per minute, and that's your vertical speed.
That's true.
On your display, it's shown as VS for vertical speed. You use the knob next to that VS button to set how many feet per minute you want to climb or descend.
Oh, there you go right here. Okay. 100 feet per minute. 200 feet per minute. It's working, bro. 700 feet per minute. Oh, now it's working, so it's going up there. Wow, okay, got it. So it's actually moving. So if I want to go to 2600, it's gonna go per minute. Wow, I just learned something. So now it is taking it down naturally, and it's off. Perfect, it's off because I'm at 2600 feet. Wow, super dope. I learned something. Learn something next. Okay, so that is autopilot. Booyah. All right, okay, cool. I'm excited. So I'm gonna take off autopilot because I need to know my direction where I'm going. Yep, I need to hit it right. Autopilot coming off. Getting back on path. Lower, slowing, playing down. And I need to make sure that I'm coming into the right base. Oh, it wants me to go that way. Okay, let me go in here. I don't want to just land. I'll just go through their markers. I'll be right. Okay. All right, so we are approaching our in-wind. And then we'll be hitting our downwind, Carmen. Carmen, can you hear me? Where's Carmen? Carmen, can you hear me? Where Carmen?
Kilo Bravo November whiskey traffic.
Kilo Bravo November whiskey traffic. Diamond November 67071, 4 miles west, 1900 feet, inbound to land. Runway 33. Kilo Bravo Norway whiskey. All right, so let's make sure we know. All right. Hey, Carmen, are you with me?
Are you okay, Ashley? Ready to go again?
That was so great.
All right,
great
hold up.
thrills, panoramic views of Ogden. Let's go again.
All right, so 310 nautical miles before we get to the airport. All right, Carmen and timed out on me. Let's see if I can get her. Let's see if I can bring her back. Oops, sorry. Oh, it said I exceeded my quota. Okay, got it. I have to re-up. That's cool. We're almost done. She did a really good job today. All right, so I'll go ahead and close this out. Slow and flying down. Flaps down 50%. Heading to a base of 2100. I'm currently at 2200, so I need to go down some bits so therefore I can land. We learned so much about Des Moines, even Ogden, and so far we're doing good in regards to this whole flight. No problems. We're good on fuel. We learned a lot, and this is where I need to turn on my focus. Once we hit the final. All right, throttle all the way down. I see runway. All right, final is coming in. Flaps all the way down. Here we go. Let's get this in smooth. Kilo Bravo Norway Whiskey Traffic Diamond November 67071 is on final. Runway 33 to land. Kilo Bravo Norway Whiskey. All right, coming in. All right, little bumpy.
Smooth as silk. I barely even noticed we hit the ground.
A little bumpy. All right, little bumpy. So I could have just been patient a little bit. Sometimes when I go past that line, I get a little anxious. But definitely I can definitely be a little bit more patient. But overall, good flight. Taking it on in now. Going to short. Wow, one of my longest trips so far. What was the stream? I started at 7, 9:36 now. So 2 hours and 36 minutes. What a stream. All right, we are coming in to show short. Wow. Okay. Kilo Bravo November Whiskey Traffic Diamond November 67071 is taxiing the parking. Kilo Bravo November Whiskey. All right, we did it. We did a perfect flight. No problem. Well, let me stop talking because last time I ran into the building. Let me just be patient. Turning flaps back up. It'll be just my luck I run into this plane or anything else. All right, slow down. All right.
You've given this local a fresh
All right, there we
take on our region.
go.
She clearly loved the
Parking brake set.
It's fantastic
Electronics
for our word-of-mouth marketing.
off.
Well done.
And engine off. Cool. Had a good flight. You got Ogden and Des Moines. You should be, unless you're on tight schedule, you should be happy. We got a lot of experience. You got more experience than you paid for. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. 89 landing smoothness, 98 sightseeing quality, flight smoothness. I wish I would have. So that bump killed me. That sucks. We got satisfactory though. 98, 100%. So we trying to get perfect. So landing smoothness, it's okay. That I felt it too. It's kind of hit me. All right, we recovered everything that we lost just to those 2 last flights, so that's cool. And we're at 36 level. That's cool. That's cool. And let's see what we have unlocked. And then next time, which today is Wednesday, so Friday, I will come in. We already did Des Moines, Omaha. So I'll go to Omaha, fly to Omaha. Then I should either go to Sioux Falls, Denver. You mean to tell me there's nothing over here? Billings, Rapid City. So there's just nothing in this area? I never thought of that in regards to the United States. So there's just nothing in this area right here. It's got it. What's towns? Montana and all of them over here? So this is just land? Seattle over here, Portland, Denver. So there's no large cities in this area? Wow. Okay. Rapid City. Yeah, so I would then go to, it probably would be best to go inward and then come out. So it may be best to go to Kansas City, St. Louis, Louisville, then go to Nashville, Memphis, come back out, go to Oklahoma, Wichita, Denver, because there's nothing over here. And then Albuquerque, and then Las Vegas, and then go up to Seattle. But I gotta figure out, I'm gonna do it off the stream. I'm gonna figure out what is in this area that's significant, but there's no missions in this area. They don't even show no love. What is Rapid City? Hot Springs, Wright, Thermopolis, Buffalo, Ranchester, Powell, Red Lodge. It must be crazy territory over this area. Oh, I can't wait. Yellowstone. Hidden Lakes. There's got to be some beauty over here. So yeah, I'm gonna do some research and figure out why they not showing love. Because it's probably just mountainous. There's nothing, no airports or stuff over here. I'm gonna figure it out. I am definitely gonna figure it out. Definitely until next time, Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Super appreciative for the love of you guys. We're gonna grow this. Grow this together. I'm definitely gonna be utilizing this as an opportunity to learn. As you see, each time I fly, I am learning something about the plane. I'm learning something about aviation. I'm learning something about the city that we're going to. So it's a full learning experience for me, and I hope it is for you just as much. And outside of that, we are exiting the plane. Peace out, everybody.